I think it's safe to say that a majority of Star Wars fans around the world favor The Empire Strikes Back over Return of the Jedi. However, let's go over Return of the Jedi itself and exactly why Yoda died in the movie. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one of my favorite moments in this movie, Return of the Jedi, is when Luke Skywalker goes back to the planet of Dagobah to revisit his master Yoda, who guided him to becoming a Jedi Knight. Now, what I love about this moment in which Yoda passes away, he dies and moves on to, the afterlife and becomes one with the Force and becomes a Force ghost, etc., is, well, not only is it emotional, but this is the exact moment in which Luke Skywalker finds out that Darth Vader is indeed his father. Yoda confirms it at this point in time inside of the hut on Dagobah. However, a lot of people have been wondering, is there more to the story on exactly why Yoda was weaker during the events of the original trilogy, and exactly why he died at the very end of Return of the Jedi. Now, in case you guys didn't know, the state of the galaxy affected how Yoda felt, and the connection to the Force that he himself commanded. Since the Sith, consisting of both Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader, ruled, the entire galaxy was filled with the dark side. Yoda decided to go ahead and hide over on the planet Dagobah. However, the planet Dagobah was a perfect place for Yoda to hide, since there was a dark side cave that masked his location and connection to the Force, where both Palpatine and Vader would not sense him. The dark side energy around Yoda took a toll on him. Out of all 2 decades that he spent on the planet, it made him weaker. The dark side being everywhere was also not helpful to Yoda. It was very damaging and really led to deterioration to Yoda over time. Yoda chose his last moment of life with Luke Skywalker was to strengthen the light side of the Force itself. Yoda's spirit actually contributed to Luke's power that he used against Vader and SIDIOUS. Now, that is a very interesting thing for sure now, isn't it? Now, the 2 big reasons as to why Yoda died at the very end of Return of the Jedi had all to do with the dark side energy, not only on the planet Dagobah itself and the dark side cave, but the dark side was everywhere around the entire galaxy during the rule from Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine. The other thing is that Yoda felt that this was also the right time to move on, to become a part of the Force, to make the light side of the Force stronger, and his spirit actually guided Luke to going up against Darth Vader, and yes, even Emperor Palpatine. Now, it's a real interesting question for sure. If you look at The Last Jedi, could this very well be the reason as to why Luke Skywalker died so easily by using the Force projection technique? We do know that there is some dark side energy on the planet Ahch-To, just underneath the ocean in that dark side cave. Could that very well have contributed to Luke Skywalker becoming weaker, and hence using the Force projection technique took a toll on him as well? And that could very well be the reason as to why Rian Johnson used that ability for Luke Skywalker, was to show that Luke actually became weaker from the dark side energy on Ahch-To. However, I still disagree with that. I feel like that Luke should have lived on until the very end of Episode 9, as George Lucas originally intended. So there you have it, guys. It is a very interesting thing when you go ahead and look at Return of the Jedi in a different way now. That dark side cave, the energy that it's actually radiating, actually took a toll on Yoda and deteriorated him over time, of all 2 decades that he spent on that planet. Not only that though, the entire galaxy was filled with the dark side energy, and this is exactly why Yoda decided to move on into the Force, become one with the Force, was to strengthen the light side. And that actually helped guide Luke Skywalker to going up against his father and Darth Sidious, and this is exactly why Luke Skywalker was able to throw his saber away and not join the dark side. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No, I'm not the one from night to moon.